Hey, welcome back to the Final Cut. Today we have a wonderful guest joining us to talk about the 48-hour film festival. So please welcome Corey Pulis.
Thank you guys.
Oh, really?
Thank you, one person in the back there. Yeah, there's
Yeah, so they're just coming out of woodworks now.
Right,
They're everywhere.
This guy's all right.
All right. Well, for those of
Henry's
you
Cups.
who don't know out there in the TV world, why don't you tell us what 48-hour film festival is?
Okay. 48-Hour Film Fest is basically a national thing where people go out and different companies or like film, I guess, productions, studios, whatever, they go out and they make a film in 48 hours. This company sends out like a prop, character, a line of dialogue, and a genre to each crew. And basically, once it comes out 7 p.m. on Friday. You get it. You instantly have to start writing. You get a writer's crew together. They write it. Then the next day, you go out, you film the whole thing. And then when it's done, you send it to editors, and they have to edit it by, I think, Sunday night or Monday morning, one of those. But and we did that, and it was crazy, intense, and fun. Very, very, very fun.
That's very insane.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot of different film studios and companies and stuff that like work on it. So are you guys like
We
one
are
of the only
Cinema Workshop.
like one of the only school
No,
clubs?
there was one that was like a Kansas City University cinema group or whatever. There was another one from like another college, but there were a bunch of like professional ones too. Like I don't know, one of them was a company I've heard of before, but I forget. It was just a small film company. But yeah, and there was, I think, 170 people made a movie, and only like 110 actually got accepted into the first thing. And pretty much that means that they had the right prop, they had the right line of dialogue in the film. Basically, just accepted, and it was on time, sent in on time. Everything was there. So yeah, we were one of them. So we got into the first round.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kudos.
So describe the set. Like, what was it like being on set when you had to just film constantly just to try to get this done? Like,
You know what? It was intense. It definitely was. It was all day long. We had a 6 a.m. crew call, all the way till 1 p.m. And I did not sleep the night before because I was up all night trying to dissect the script, figure out the characters, what's going on with them, trying to come up with a little backstory, talking to the actors, coming up with little things here and there. And then finally got some sleep that Saturday night and woke up and had to help them edit. And the best thing about it is we're not done yet. We may have submitted it, but we are doing a second edit with a new final scene. Because I don't know if you noticed, but it was a little cheesy at the end, a little cheesy push where he's like, and he automatically is on the floor. So we rewrote the scene so that it makes more sense, and it kind of gives a little more backstory on the whole Ace thing.
nice.
Because I don't know if you really understood that. Because like basically he got out of jail because they thought that he killed her old boyfriend, and turns out she is the one who actually killed him. So there's a little more backstory now, and it's much more hardcore now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was actually in that writer's room when they actually
Yeah.
came up with the idea, and I will put it this way: it is live. It is
Yes.
so cool how they did it.
Yes, it's just blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's.
We actually killed it.
Whoa. Just cut that from the episode.
Anyway, on set it was great. I mean, everybody was happy. Everybody knew exactly what they were doing. A lot of newbies too, and they were on their ball. It was amazing. It was crazy. I was proud of my DP, Matt. He did an excellent job. Proud of a lot of my PAs were just like getting ready, doing stuff. Grips were doing great. My gaffer, he was just like boom, light up, boom, light out. I was just like whoa.
Rapid fire.
Everybody did it excellent. Assistant director, producers were amazing. We needed a church that fast, and like they went all around like Glassboro looking for churches, and they finally, just after like the 6th or 7th one, they got this guy, and he was like, oh yeah, you could use our church. So they did really well, and they got us Prime Burger in that first scene.
Yeah.
They just were like, hey, can we come in to just film this? And they were like, yeah, sure. Just advertise us. So it worked really well.
Nice. Now, when you guys go get these locations, do you have to do that in the 48-hour period, or do you like have certain things set up
Well,
beforehand?
we can
like-
have certain things set up. Like, we definitely can have like locations in mind. Like, oh yeah, this would be a good place to film. This would be. But like a lot of it is like, oh hey, we just got a Western. Let's do a Western. Where the heck are you going to use a Western in New Jersey? So thank God Prime Burger. Oh my God, that was the perfect location.
Yeah, that actually fit the script really
Looks
well.
like a bar. Is perfect.
It sort of is a bar.
It's a burger joint.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it looks perfect. Looks westerny. And then we had my house. That was my porch that they were out on.
The one that he threw up off of.
Yeah, the one that he threw up off of. It was great. But that was a good location because it's like an older house, and the porch looks semi westernish. Like, because I think the idea is that this isn't exactly like a Western that's like back in time.
Traditional. It's not a traditional Western.
It's kind of like a No Country for Old Men-ish kind of
Yeah, it's like
thing where it's
a
like,
neo-Western.
yeah, you don't know when it takes place. It's kind of ambiguous, which is kind of cool. So
That's pretty cool. When do you guys think you'll have the cinema workshop cut?
CW cut.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers by this end of December, because we just talked to them yesterday, and we're gonna try and keep the same editors, but I also want fresh eyes on it.
Okay.
Because we're also using Final Cut X, which isn't that fun to use. But
Horror stories.
yeah.
All right.
But it's not bad.
That's pretty cool. And for those people out there who don't know when your meetings are,
Yes.
for Cinema Workshop, you want to let them know?
Sure, I'll tag CW here. It's a little shameless plug. Cinema Workshop, we meet Thursdays at 9:15 in Bosworth 112, the auditorium. And we have a lot of fun. We talk about movies and we make movies. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very
Yes,
much for
thank you
coming out.
guys. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
I love you all.
calm down. It's still my show. It's still my show. Our show. Not your show. We got some interesting news coming up for you guys, as well as the box office breakdown. So stay tuned to the final cut.